Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Radko from Radko, and in this whole video we're going to look into Gemini Sun, Moon and also Gemini Rising with the general tarot reading May 3rd up until May 9th, 2021. And if you are interested in a personal reading with me, or if you do want to take my tarot classes, you can check out the description down below, and there you're going to see a link to my website where you can view and purchase either or both of these services. So with that being set aside, moving straight away to the reading itself, the first card we do have for you, Gemini, that is going to be the Seven of Pentacles. Moving next, we do have the Ace of Swords, followed by the Hangman. Afterwards, what we do have, that is going to be the Two of Pentacles. And the last one, that will be the Page of Swords. Those 5 cards. And it's a pretty straightforward week for you, Gemini. And the week, just an overview over the cards, and then we're going to scrutinize them one by one. But the week is going to refer to aspect that you are quite concerned about and you cannot quite figure out, up until now that is, how to proceed forward, how to, for example, to proceed forward with your marriage, relationship, or opening business, for example, or buying a home. And it's just what you are concerned about and you cannot find the right solution for it. That is what the week is focusing on. And with the very first card at the start of the week itself, it does look like that you will, seemingly that is, almost surrender thinking about it. And that is just the material aspect of your life that is going to take place like that. But what happens in reality, it is at this stage, at the very early stages of the week, you're going to come to a conclusion that you pretty much have exhausted by this moment every how can I say option available, and neither of them looks even remotely helpful. And thus, you are going to start waiting for a new circumstances to happen and to lurk around the corner. And I'm saying that is not going to produce the desired results, the options available by now. That is because with the Seven of Pentacles, it's very common that you have to invest quite a lot in it in order to gain something that it's not worth it. The investment is way too big for the result at the end. And instead of trying to bang your head against the wall, and being, for some of you, it may be even panicking or being scattered, scampering around and so on and so forth. You instead are going to take a break and wait for the circumstances that will reciprocate to your investments, that pretty much you're not going to feel deprived at the end of the endeavor, but you're going to feel like a victorious, and that moment is going to come about. With the Seven of Pentacles, it's very important, once again, not to how can I say, with the Seven of Pentacles, the cause does not justify the efforts, right? You have to look for the most efficient way through, and it doesn't look like that you're going to have it at the start of the week, but is going to come about. So do not rush your actions. Your decisions are a different story. You are deciding to see it through, but with not necessarily the most radical actions at that given stage. And right after that, the Ace of Swords, it's manifesting, and this card shows, I cannot really say that a new circumstances are unfolding, because they were always there. It's just for one or another reason you could not see those circumstances, but now with the energy of the Ace of Swords, you bit by bit you are seeing the true picture. You are able now to place an accurate diagnosis over the situation and also finding the most efficient way through, or rather like coming up to a conclusion, what is the most efficient way through, which in your case is going to be help that you don't have at this current stage. However, the help is on its way. all right? And we are going to see when it's going to come about. But the thing about the Ace of Swords, it is that you're going to have not just only the Ace of Swords, not just only gives you the astute discernment to understand how it's going to work best, but also gives you the spiritual strength to implement what you came to a conclusion about. Okay, so you're going to come to a conclusion that you need help. Okay, and at this given stage, things does not depend on you, which are coming to the next card here. But also you're going to have the strength not to panic, not to be irrational, and to wait for the right circumstances, or in this case, Gemini, the help to come about or to arrive. And here with the Hangman, while you're waiting, the Hangman, it is a simultaneously a breakthrough and as well simultaneously a test. And it is a test about how patient you are, in a sense of how can I say, well, with the Hangman, this is how the thing stands. You have done what you could according to your own capabilities and to your own efforts, and now trying to influence the situation even further only makes the things worse. So that is your test. Do you have the patience, the new circumstances, or help, or a literal resolution on its own accord to happen, or are you going to be frantic and panicking? Okay, and it's a breakthrough because with the Hangman, things are going to align on their own accord, and it's only thing you gotta do here is wait. Although the Hangman, it's very heavy energy in a sense of that it's not going to be easy time. I don't want to lie to you. It's not going to be like you're going to sit on the couch and everything is going to go its way, you know, and it's going to miraculously align. Well, it will align with your situation, but the heaviness that you can do something about it is going to be there, while in reality you cannot do anything about it at that given stage. And this is what you need to withstand, this bruising feeling that it depends on you while it doesn't. And while you're waiting, also you're going to start obtaining a new perspective over the situation itself. A perspective that you so much need so you can take off the right course with it. The right course with your career unfoldment, the right course with your love unfoldment, friendship unfoldment, and so on and so forth. And right after this straight away painful moment of waiting is over, the circumstances start aligning here with the Two of Pentacles. And thank God the Hangman was the previous card, because what we said with the Hangman is that you're going to start obtaining a new perspective, or in other words said, new concepts. And with the Two of Pentacles, outdated concepts needs to be washed away and needs to be replaced with new concepts, which you are going to adopt here with the Hangman. And by looking the situation through the new concepts, having the accurate diagnosis over what truly is, then a new plan for it, or rather like a new course of action, is going to be forged. A course of action that still needs a little bit of a help, okay? It just is going to be inevitable about the help. But with the Two of Pentacles, another good thing is going to happen, and that is your awareness how to capitalize on. And when I say capitalize on, I mean everything. How to capitalize on friendship, how to capitalize on surprises in general. You know, you have certain plans for the day, but things doesn't really go the way that the plan is dictating. Not in a bad way, in a completely not unnatural, but neutral was the word I was searching for, neutral way. And as it goes in a neutral way, but not the way you have planned it, you are able to manifest that neutral way and forge it into your plan so you can make it efficient. So things are going to become very productive towards the end of the week for you, and that is going to be feeling, you know, that the life is changing, but not in a major way, but through these small readaptations. But you are doing pretty good job fitting with it and also giving it a manifestation in your life. And at the end of the week, the so much weighted help comes about in the face of the Page of Swords. And that is quite of an unexpected one. So this, I do think that this is going to be help from the person you have least expected out there. right? Or the organization that you have least expected out there. And that is because this is how it stands for others, or for the most that are around you. Whatever your concern was at the start of the week, that you were banging your head against the wall with it, was not a big deal really, and they just cannot fathom why you are so eager to see it through, right? They do not understand, but this one does. The Page of Swords. This person sees the things the way you see them. Do you know why? It is because you both have quite a unique way of a vision, or quite of a unique way to see forward, and quite of a unique thought. And as they see you and trying to accomplish whatever you're trying to accomplish, they can help you. They have the means at this particular given moment to help you, and they will, right? So that's a help that for you, or from your standpoint, there is literally no reason whatsoever to turn down or not to take. It's just a helping hand that you should gladly accept. I don't know if there is going to be any catch with it or not, because the Page of Swords is very neutral. For some of you, that help will be expected to be repaid into the future. For others, it's going to be completely sincere. But nonetheless, it's a help you need. It was the thing you have waited for at the start of the week, these new circumstances, that help that will actually allow you to see this concern of yours through and resolved. So that being said, this was your weekly general tarot reading, Gemini, for a May 3rd up until May 9th, 2021. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do like it, guys. And before we wrap this thing around, let's see when exactly that's, or the time frame within this concern of yours is going to be truly resolved, because by the end of the week, you know, this help comes about, but the concern still stands. And let's check it out when that is going to be. So that is going to be by the September, October, by the end of November. All right, so from now, by the end of November, it does depend, you know, how well you interact with the Page of Swords, and as well, you know, how compatible you are, and so on, and what means the page can bring to the table, so on and so forth. But by the end of November, that concern should be resolved. So yeah, that being said, that was your weekly general tarot reading. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do like it, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.